Hello and welcome to this week tutorial. In this week tutorial, we'll be talking about CSS positioning. CSS position, the position property specify the type of position method to be used for an element. As you can see, I have my code editor open in my browser, and I set up this quick example to show you how to use our CSS positioning. I link to my CSS right here. So if you want to go ahead, you can write this real quick. And inside of the CSS, we had this. Just the container. I just add the background color. So right here, just add the padding and some margin, 20 pixel, and a little bit of color background to this section. Right here. So now let's get started. So with the CSS position, we have the position property and its value following static, relative, absolute, fixed, or sticky. But in this tutorial, we'll be talking about relative, absolutes, and fixed. So first, let's start with the relative. So I'm going to start with the header right here. As you can see, this is the header element. I say set a header, and to set position, I just use the position property and set value to relative. You can see right here. I save it. Nothing changes because the position relative is position relative to its normal position, and it doesn't affect the normal flow or the content. It doesn't affect any of these. So to move it around, we can use the top property and set it to a number, let's say 20 pixel. I'm gonna say left, set it to 20 pixel. I save it. You can see it shift a little bit, but it doesn't affect any of these because it's relative to itself. So that's position relative. Now let's talk about position absolute for this session. So it's a session. So a session and say position and set it to absolute. Watch what happens when I save. See, it jumped right here. You can see it was here before. So that's our position absolute. As you can see, it shift. Now we can use top, left, right, and bottom to move it around. So let's say bottom to be 20 pixel, and let's say right, let's use the right to be 20 pixel also. Watch what happens when I save it. I see it jump right here. Right here, it jump outside of the container. Remember, this is the container. This color, it does contain jump outside the container. Come here because position absolute is position relative to its nearest position ancestor. So that means when you set something to position absolute, it will find any of its parent that's position. So in this case, that's the section right here. It will look if the container is position either relative or absolute or static. If this is not position, then we jump. It will default back to the nearest that I find. In this case, the body. So it's position relative according to the body. But let's say we turn the container to position relative. Let's see what happens. So let's say go up here, say container. Let's say position be relative. Watch what happened. And you can see it came all the way right here. So now it's relative to this container. So let's say bottom 0 and the right 0. Say 0, right 0. So let's save it. As you can see, now I have a little bit of space right here because we have some margin 10 pixels. Right? So I can say margin 0. Now you can see now position absolute on the bottom right corner of the container. If I remove the relative from the container, now we jump back to the body right here. So let me leave it this. Now let's talk about the third one, which the position fix. So we do it for the footer and the position absolute. Take the element out of the normal document flow. As you can see, it was here before. Now it jump up and the footer jump right up. So let's try the position fix for the footer. So I set the footer element and set position to be fixed. I save it. Let's see what happened. Now the position fix also, I can see it right here, is taking out of the normal document flow, and the position fix is relative to the viewport. The viewport is the amount of space you can see where I had to scroll. So from here to here, all the way down here, that's the amount you can see where I had to scroll. And for the fix tool, you can use the top, bottom, right, left to move it. So I can say right to be 20 pixel, and I say top to be 40 pixel. I save this, and you can see now is a 40 pixel from the top and 20 pixel from the right. And also you can use negative value also. So I can say negative 40 right here. Now you can see it went all the way up. So how does fix works? Let's go back up here. The body, let me set the body to height and high number. It's height. Save it. See this scroll bar. Watch what happens when I start scrolling. See the fixed element stay right there and it follows us. That's how the fixed element works. You can use the fix to create a fixed navigation. So when you scroll, the navigation stick at the top and follows you. Now let me talk about like stacking. I can see this section right here is beneath the footer. But let's say you want the section to be on top of the footer right here. You can use another product called Z index. Say Z index and specify value. By default its value is 0, so I can say 1. Save it. As you can see, the section now is on top of the footer. Let's say you want the footer to come on top, you can say Z index and specify a higher number than the 1. Let's say 5. I save this. Now as you can see, come right here. In order to use the Z index, you had to use the position property and give it its value. So that's how it was. I think throw again, that's stick right there. I can see when we set it to absolute, it lost its width, and this one also lost its width. So in order can do that, you can go back to here, say width, go 100%. So we go back to the original width. So now because it's taken out of the document flow, it's stretched 100%, no longer according to this container, but now so 100% is width. And I can do the same for this too. Width 100%. And you can see. So that is CSS positioning relative, absolute, and fixed. So position relative is relative to its normal position, so it doesn't change anything. And you can use the top, left, bottom, and right property to move it, and doesn't affect the content, the normal flow. Position absolute, take the element out of the normal document flow, and you can use bottom, right, left, and top to move it. And fix also, take the element out of its normal document flow, and also you can use the top, right, bottom, and left property to move it around. and now with a fix, it stick with you as you scroll, and use the index to order the stacking of the different element that is positioned. So that'll be it for this week tutorial. If you want to see how to create a responsive website, I made a playlist crash course on HTML, CSS, Sass, and JavaScript, and then we create a responsive mobile first website. I will leave a link in the description so you can watch it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like it, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you won't miss my next video. Until next time, have a great day and see you.